Professor Chukwuma Soludo, Governor of Anambra State, has told Anambra businessmen and women in Lagos State and Anambra is ready for business and that investing in the state is in their best interest. Soludo urged Anambra residents to always consider home, instilling homeland consciousness and to make sure that a portion of their taxes are paid to the state regardless of where they live or work. The governor made these remarks during a town hall meeting with Anambra citizens in Lagos, where he outlined some of his administration's accomplishments after 1 year in office. He encouraged his audience to strive to contribute their fair share to the state development, saying that God did not make a mistake in making them Anambra people. The governor urged the people to think seriously about it and do everything necessary to help the state grow. Soludo said, "Every day I ask my people the same question and we owe it to Anambra State to leave it better than we found it. The need to transform Anambra State from a departure lounge to a destination. The motherland awareness must be instilled in every Onye Anambra. Your host will never respect you if you don't have a livable, prosperous homeland." As expected, this development elicited reactions from on Facebook as it was shared by Punch on their official page. A Facebook user identified as one for cheapest said, "Well said, I concur with you. If you have ears, let them hear. If they have ears, let them hear. No time is late." Okafor Raymond said, "Eastern governors need to encourage them. We need our seaports to be functioning, and that is number one thing." That is to tell you that the reason why they are flooding Lagos is because of the seaport. Why is it that you guys are not talking about, you talk about, when government wants to talk, they will tell you about enabling environment. Is the environment enabled enough? Leave this issue of security, that one can really be taken care of. Even if people come, even before this issue of security or insecurity, as you might want to put it, which we know that it is a man-made thing. It's a deliberate thing coming from, and because it is acting on reactions of what has really happened. Something led to that. The Igbo people have been in Lagos before ever now. So what are we talking about? When did this issue of insecurity started? It started about 3 years ago with under Buhari, under this APC. It was not so under PDP. Even we have a pocket of insecurity and what have you everywhere. They were able to manage it than what we have now. Buhari brought problem, APC rather brought problem, all of them, to what we are experiencing today. So the issue is that, what have you guys done? And why are you not asking? Why is it that people really want to stay back in Lagos? And when I hear even some people from Lagos always talking about get to your this is not the same thing. When insecurity was even rife in the north, the same Igbo leaders, the same Igbo people were calling their people, come back home, leave that place. Up till now, some of them just said, we have been, it's not because even of the seaport in the first place. You begin to ask yourself, what are these guys doing there? People talk, come back home. Some of them relocated, left to the north, but because some people just believe that they have been there for a very long time, it will be so difficult for them to have a change. So does it mean somebody built all this Kano, Kaduna, and some of the northern states, that you have Igbo people doing their business? And also, we should understand one thing again is that, does it mean people, who are the people doing business in Onitsha, Aba? Who are the people doing businesses there? Are they not the same Igbo people? So, and again, we need to look at it from a different angle. I just feel that Tinubu, all these Lagos people, all these Yoruba, they are disgracing themselves. That is just the way I see it. At this age and time, you tell you, get back to your this thing. Don't you have this thing? The next thing they will tell you, you have to respect your host. Respect you for what? Because they are not voting for the candidate they feel that they are not supposed to vote for, because that is just the basis. That is the genesis of this whole thing. Forget all those nonsense they are talking. Igbo is no man's land. Forget about it. In the north, there's a place called no man's land. Did anybody kill anybody there? Did anybody talk anything? It is just inferiority complex. That's just the way I see it. When you talk about other people are not good, are you good as well? You tell me that their behavior, is your own behavior good? Is your behavior good? All the people that contested, all the people who have been contested in Lagos, at least as far as a democracy is concerned, we're not talking about the military people that they just put to be, to lead the states in during the time of the era of a military. Those who have been contesting in Lagos, I've never seen an Igbo man contesting. I have never seen an Igbo man contesting anywhere around the southwest. Nobody has contested. And if you feel that you are giving some Igbo commissioners, don't give them. It's not by force. That is not what everybody needs. That is not what we need. After all, we have seen a lot of people who will be a leader of their people. Are their people enjoying anything? That's not what we're talking about. Let everywhere, let there be enabling environment for people to thrive and do their business. That's what we are talking about. We have a lot of Yorubas all over, scattered all over the world. Must everybody stay back in their own country, stay back in their own village? Why do people move? People have been moving right from time immemorial. So what are we talking about? The Yorubas that are into all this nonsense, go back to your place. You are just embarrassing yourself. And Tinubu is there looking the other way. In one hand, you are telling people that you want everybody to work together, and your people are doing nonsense, and you are not condemning it. Who are you deceiving? And we know that you are the genesis of this old nonsense. There's nobody, everybody gets you for body. For some people to not be claiming, Igbo, and I say, they say Igbo, they have this thing. This I say Igbo have it. You all of you, it's just that you all of you are behaving like somebody, something is really wrong upstairs with. I don't understand. Are you better off? Now your character good pass because of propaganda, because of what you want to get. What kind of nonsense politics are you playing? Must all the Yorubas stay in their village? Must all Igbo stay in their village? People must definitely go out. What are we talking about? People must definitely go out. When the so-called Fulani Esme were dealing with you people, did you tell them to leave your place? See the man that was even trying to fight for them, Igbo, at the end of the day, all of you were shouting and all of that. Now, see what is happening now. I've said it, if we don't have a responsible person being in the affair of this country, whether at state level or at the national level, we are going to be having problem. Tinubu is just pretending because he's the one. See, hear the statement of Ononuga, the statement of all other people, all these boys. Let's put it that way. And you come out and be telling us a nonsense. Let us work together. And they said they won election, and you are carrying, you are begging them. You said go to court. They have gone to court. Now you are not begging them to come out to withdraw their case. They have used a Papa and Arabambi. It didn't work. And some of them will say, oh, if we beg you and if you don't, this, the same thing they did in Lagos when Oluoma was saying, oh, we have begged them, we have done this. Since they don't want to agree, we are going to use force. And which they use force. You guys just embarrass and disgrace yourself. You think it's going to be like this? So according to Soludo, telling people to come, are people not doing business in Anambra? What are the things? Create an enabling environment, whether in the area of security, whether in the area of infrastructure that will drive people. You hear people going abroad. Something is driving people there. Something you don't even need to tell people to come on their own. When they see things happening, it is people that will come themselves. People will come themselves. Why is it that people are not asking the question? Why is it that the Igbos are doing business and doing very well, and the so-called the son of the soil, why are you guys not doing business and doing it very well? We are not even talking of you. They will not say, oh, Igbos, they don't sell land for people. It's a lie. Even in your own land, are you doing business that you are making it, that you are progressing? You know, when it comes to business, maybe there's other areas that you are doing well, but when it comes to business, why is it that you are not doing it in your own land, that you can buy land? You are the ones even selling land. You say you don't want to go to, that you don't say that people don't sell land for you in another place, which is propaganda, highly propaganda. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.